We certainly live in strange and difficult times. There are so many decisions you have to make every day. With all the COVID-19 things going around, do you open up your business? Do you not open your business? If I want to support my local business, do I do curbside at the restaurant? Do I go in and eat? Do I wear a mask? Do I try to wear a mask while I eat? Do I not wear a mask? And what kind of statement does that make? And man, my mom's 89 years old in a retirement center and she's doing great, but how much do I go see her and what's the risk if I do? And do we bring her over for a family meal? And I mean, she's 89. It's not like I have 30 more years to hang out with my mom. How do you decide what to do? And there are people that we're going to do Bible studies with. And do I try to do them by Zoom, which is not quite as effective as sitting down face to face? Do I wear a mask when I do that? Do I take the risk for the gospel? Boy, there are decisions after decisions after decision. Church opens up. Do I go back or do I not go back? Do I sing? Do I not sing? Do I hug the crying person who needs help? Do I not? And what's even worse, there are always people everywhere telling you exactly what you ought to do. If you wear a mask, you're this. If you don't wear a mask, you're this. And how could you possibly think this? And people questioning your moral foundation, even your Christianity, if you don't do things just like they would do them. You have to vote for Joe Trump. You can't vote Republican. How do you know what to do? Somebody's always giving you an opinion and telling you, and boy, it's hard. So much, even from Christians sometimes, so much arrogance and hatred. And, it's just sad sometimes. We are stressed and we are worried and we have to make dozens of decisions every day about what to do. So here are the 4 tests I kind of filter my decisions through. I think we could use these same tests on any subject and we might not come to the same conclusion. And that's okay. I don't have to answer to you in some ways and you don't have to answer to me. I do have to answer to God, but here are 4 things I think worth it for all of us to consider when making our decisions. Number 1, what do I do in this situation that absolutely loves God with all of my heart? That's the most important test of all. What I decide to do, is that related to my love for God? Does it show my love for God? Number 2, how does this affect loving my neighbor as myself? I think I have to make that decision. What really shows how much I love my neighbor? Number 3, I think I have to filter through the new commandment that Jesus gave us, that we love one another. I think that's about his followers loving each other. And so I think I have to filter what I do through the lens of what does this say to my fellow Christians? And finally, we're told to go and make disciples. So I have to filter my decision through the lens of, will this help me make disciples for Jesus? Loving God, loving my neighbor, loving my brothers and sisters in Christ, and making disciples. That's the 4 things I try to ask myself when deciding whether to wear a mask or not, whether to visit my mom or not, whether to go to a restaurant, whether to go into church, whether to hug the crying person, whether to do the Bible study in person, how I'm going to vote or not vote at all. All of those are decisions that we have to make, and those are the 4 filters I use. I hope they're helpful to you.